Segoso Guegos Kanyeta Hawayungas. Hello, my name is Steevi King and I am from the Mohawk territory of Apazasne. My business name is called Basque Fitness and Wellness. I grew up as a competitive athlete. I've always loved being active and training in and outside of the gym. I'm a certified trainer and have worked in the health and fitness industry for over 15 years. I dedicated many years and truly made it my passion to help build a healthier and stronger community. My community right now is seeing a rise in number of cancer and other serious medical conditions due to the pollution that is being dumped into our lands and into our waterways. Now more than ever, we need to prioritize healing and health. I want to continue this journey by helping my community's health. I want to also help heal, uplift my people, and I want them to feel strong and confident because I truly feel like that is my life purpose. If I win the $25,000, I will buy specialized fitness equipment for my fitness studio, saunas and cold tubs for my wellness center, so I can work one-on-one with community members to help them with their health and fitness and create retreats for their wellness and mental health.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
My first question to you would be, up until now, what challenges have you faced in attaining your goals as an entrepreneur?
Well, money, time and money. So I'm going to be honest. I took a year break from the health and fitness industry. I guess you can say I hit a mental block. I was burnt out. So I took that time and I realized that this is my calling. This is what I really, really want to do. So right now I kind of have another full-time job and I'm trying to do this as well. So I guess it's the time and the money, but really I just want to get into it. I want to do this full-time. I'm totally dedicated to this and I just want to help my people in this fitness studio space. So yeah, time and money.
Thanks so much.
Yes, thank you.
Hey Steevi, great job. I'm loving everything so far. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
You've spoken so much about how motivated you are and how you really want to support your community. I'm so curious about what kind of support you're getting from your community in return. What kind of support systems do you have around you?
I have an army. I truly have an army. I have a network of strong, beautiful Indigenous women that are like, Steevi, we got your back. Even right now, the person that I'm working with, she is a clan mother in our community. And she's like, whatever I can do to help you, I'm going to help support you and make sure that your goals are achieved. But there are all kinds of types of different supports. Like right now, I just finished an entrepreneur business management course that was free to me. So I went and they helped me with my business plan. They're helping me with my budget. So I've been doing that for about the last 6 to 8 months. And also I've had a lot of positive support for trainings and anything. Cause like I said, I took that year off and then they're like, what can we help you do to get back into it? So I'm back into it.
Oh, love to hear it. Thank you so much.
Who here believes in a proactive approach to healthcare in our communities? I do. My name is Cody Gonsalves and I'm the owner of Purposeful Movements and we're doing just that. Over the last 4 years, we've helped over 300 people help build healthier lifestyles in a one-on-one capacity. And now we're switching our focus from one-on-one to group coaching in our First Nations communities. We've been traveling to communities and doing workshops, and we've been setting up group coaching as well. We started with our first client just last week, Sandy Bay, and we have 5 other communities we're reaching out to and meeting with this next couple months. And yeah, our biggest focus is not only to help them build healthy lifestyles, but we want to help build ambassadors in the community so that they can eventually get them certified too, so they can get hired back onto the project and make a bigger impact in their community. And with the 25K, it would help with the flow of just getting us to establish the transition from one-on-one to group coaching with all the travel and staffing costs and making sure that we have a smooth transition. So join the movement today so you can empower First Nation communities and build connections, purpose, and health. Thank you.
Cody, excellent pitch. I'm passionate about the fitness industry, so this hit home. I'm curious, you mentioned healthy lifestyles. What exactly are you doing, from a granular perspective on helping people adopt a healthy lifestyle?
For sure. So when a client comes in with us, the first thing they do is a 28-day sheet, which is planning from day 1 per month from that day, right? We're picking 3 daily non-negotiables that they know they can complete. One is a fitness, one is nutritional, and one is like a habitual or mindset piece. Simple examples would be like focusing on eating more protein, right? Going for a walk or making movement daily, whether that's a workout or walking or stretching. And then mindset or habitual side usually comes down to things that are outside of the workouts and nutrition that are important. So maybe it's like spending more time with your family, or maybe it's going for a walk and just having no phone, like digital detox, getting to bed on time, anything like that. The key piece with all the people we're working with is you want to make sure it's realistic for them to achieve. I don't want to set any unrealistic goals. So that way they can for sure do it. And then the biggest piece is having the communication and coaching with us, right? So I have me and my assistant coach, Robert, that helps with everyone so far. And I have another coach that does like more the mindset piece, but also has the background over 20 years of working with clients as well. So we have a team of 3 right now, and we're looking to expand as well. So that can be useful as well for the fun, So, yeah.
Excellent. Thanks, Cody.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you, Madhu.
Hi, Cody. Great pitch today.
Thank you.
My question revolves a little bit around the community impact. Can you talk a little bit about how you see your business and what impact it has long term on the communities that you're serving?
Yeah, for sure. Our focus is to make it so that the communities are serving themselves and helping them build healthy lifestyles, right? Our focus is not to stay there for forever and be something that they're paying for forever. It's more for something that they can start to establish healthy lifestyles within the community, start to make it something that's part of their life. For example, with Sandy Bay, they had already built a gym, which was great, but then the gym, no one was going to it, right? So what they did was they made a cool challenge, and I feel like so many people could adopt this if you figured out the way to just made it paid for, right? They literally created a challenge where they said, for every pound you lose, you get $20, right? So they had 300 people sign up for the challenge. They lost 3,000 pounds, so they paid out $60K to everyone last year. Right? So they came again this year and they said they want to do it again. But the issue is that during the challenge, everyone does well. After the challenge, everyone stops. Right? And so that's why they hired us to help them build the healthy lifestyles. So it's part of who they are versus something they're just getting paid to do.
Stop. Listen to your heartbeat. If it stops beating, don't you want the person next to you know how to do CPR? First Star CPR is all about training the public to save lives. My name is Daphne Lavoie. I'm a proud member of Garden River First Nation. It all started when I tried to renew my own CPR training. There were little to no classes in the area. It was shocking. This led me to Heart and Stroke Foundation. Within 6 months, I was trained and teaching my first class. I was invigorated and reminded of a time when I was a clinical instructor. Empowering others is something that came naturally to me and something I'm truly passionate about. Advertising can be so expensive and fruitless at times. With this money, I hope to reinvest it back into the community, invest in things like youth hockey, local marathons. I hope to become the top, most accessible training center across Turtle Island because I believe training the public saves all of our lives.
Thank you so much, Daphne. That was a great pitch. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I love this idea. I love this pitch. I'm also very passionate about this. I know wait times can be very long. I'm so curious, as you scale, how do you aim to solve for the problem that initially had you create this business in the first place?
I hope to be more portable and accessible. They're my 2 top things. I want to be available at times and places for people when they need me. I want to go to them. I want to be available when they need me. So I'm trying to work for the public, not for myself.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Do you have another question?
Oh, no, I think you're on mute.
Okay, am I okay now? Yeah, great. So very good presentation and congratulations. And my dad is a cardiologist. So that's, you see how I can relate to your business, how passionate I'm about your business. So understanding your long-term strategy, going to different communities and training people. So what is your marketing strategy? How do you get people to know your business?
Well, advertising, like I said, is very expensive, I found out. So I want to do sponsorships. I want to invest in hockey. I want a tent so that I can pitch at local marathons. I want to be visible in my community without advertising. I want to be out there, seeing them in my uniform with my stuff around me saying, I'm here to train you. That's my marketing strategy.
Thank you.
My name is Joseph Arnoux. I'm enrolled in the Blackfeet Nation, and I'm the founder of Warpony BMX. Growing up in foster care, I turned to BMX as an escape. I quickly realized there was an emptiness of Indigenous representation in the sport. I sought to change that by combining my love for BMX and my passion for art to create the first Native American-owned BMX company. We currently offer various soft goods and apparel for sale. In addition, we have 10 sponsored team riders from various tribes who promote the brand. If I was to win the $25,000, I would be able to take Warpony BMX to the next level by contributing 25% to collaborate with other Indigenous artists on new designs, 25% to source high-quality materials from Indigenous-owned businesses to improve our products, and 50% to expand the reach of our brand by running BMX clinics with our sponsored team riders in Indigenous communities nationwide. This would bring new Indigenous youth to the sport and introduce them to the Warpony BMX brand. With your help, Warpony BMX will be able to provide authentic product representation and have a greater impact on Indigenous awareness within the action sports. Will you help us create a broader impact? Very much. Thank you.
Joseph, I thought that was a great pitch. Awesome to hear. My question is more so, you have the money 5 years from now. What does your business look like?
So 5 years from now, I can see us going to the next level of hard goods, actually having complete bikes, bike parts, traveling to different places around Turtle Island and across the world even. Maybe even having some of our sponsored team riders enter into the next Olympics or down the road.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hi, Joseph. Amazing pitch. My question is a little bit around your sustainability. Can you talk a little bit about how your business promotes sustainable practices?
So right now, we currently offer medicine bags that are made of entirely recycled materials, different fabrics, and I create little pouches to like bigger purse sizes. Was originally an artist, and so that kind of comes through with that. And so just providing different options, different types of products,
Great, thanks.
Hi, my name is Lisa Vicaire, and I'm from Temiskaming First Nation. I'm the proud owner of Algonquin Acres Farm. At Algonquin Acres, we harness the healing power of horses, our other animals, and the natural environment to uplift our community, especially our youth. Our farm offers equine therapy, equine-assisted learning, summer camps, yoga programs, and more that foster mental, emotional, and physical well-being. These programs provide a safe space for youth to connect with their culture, build self-confidence, and develop leadership skills. With the $25,000 prize, we'll create a cultural space in the woods behind our farm. A solar lit trail will lead to a clearing with a sacred fire, traditional medicine gardens, and an Indigenous art space. This project will enhance our existing programs, offering a deeper connection to cultural roots and the land. It will also serve as a gathering place for our community, supporting cultural education and revitalization. Financially, Algonquin Acres contributes to the local economy by creating jobs and partnering with local businesses. Our cultural space will attract more visitors, further boosting economic growth and promoting Indigenous tourism in the region. This investment in our farm is an investment in our community's future, preserving our heritage while providing hope and opportunity for the next generation.
Hi, Lisa. Phenomenal pitch. Well done. Congratulations. I wanted to ask a little bit about how you market. I know having a business that sits outside of large city centers can sometimes have some difficulty bringing people to you. So how do you market your opportunities, and what does that look like?
So I'm in the Northern Ontario region, right on the Quebec border, and I am one of the only farms that provides riding lessons and other programs in the area. So thankfully, I don't really have to market all that much. I constantly have a waiting list. Our priority goes to the clients from our community for equine therapy. That is our priority at the farm. I have a daughter in a wheelchair who inspired everything I do, and she has really led as a force in all this. And so our community, we're in a contract, and everybody is funded through Jordan's Principal Foundation. So it's no cost to everybody. I work tirelessly to make sure that no one has to pay anything. And we constantly have a waiting list through our community. And then we occasionally offer camps in French and to the local surrounding areas just to try to get other people in who want the chance to be around the horses.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
First of all, congratulations, Lisa. This is the second year being selected as a top entrepreneurs. Very well done, very well done. My question is a little bit technical since you've been very successful and have been in this business for some time. If I understand correctly, the region that you're in, it's more of a seasonal business. So how do you manage the working capital off the season?
So we actually go all year round. I mean, the
Oh,
kids
you
up here
do?
are pretty tough. They're used to being
Yeah.
outside. We have future plans to invest in an indoor riding arena. At the moment, we are still building all of our outdoor parts of the farm. We're only 3 years old. I moved back to the community 3 years ago. And when we work through the winter, we just dress warm, and unless it's a snowstorm, we're out there and we work, and the kids love it. We also do indoor activities, theory learning lessons, stuff like that inside the barn on chillier days or anything like that.
Perfect. So glad to hear that.
Thanks.
Danse, I'm Tasha, a 2-decade-long entrepreneur and founder of Gonathan Health Solutions. We started our business during the pandemic when we created culturally appropriate hand sanitizers that emote positive energy. 4 years in, our goal is to bring Indigenous aromatherapy to the world with our own line of smudge-scented oils. But I know that we have to start locally before we can expand across the globe. We really want to help our people connect with and reclaim their culture. That's why we're launching our own unique Indigenous experiences that focus on the sacred forest smudges and sacred medicine wheel teachings. These experiences not only instill pride into the participants and inspire them to learn more about our culture, it'll motivate them to start their very own businesses too. If I win Powell Pitch, I'll use the money to stock up on our custom fragrance and essential oils, our products, and the kits which we'll use in the experiences we're offering. I'd also use the winnings to enhance our marketing efforts locally, nationally, and internationally. We will bring Indigenous aromatherapy to the world. Just one question, will you be part of this movement? Let's go, Powell Pitch. Give us a shot.
Tasha, that was awesome. Love the energy. I think your products are great. A couple of questions, and maybe it's a twofold question. Is number one would be, is there any competition, in terms of offering a similar product, and if so, how would you differentiate yourself from the competition?
Yes. So there is some competition that's kind of been here before. They maybe started this whole kind of thing of Indigenous aromatherapy. They haven't actually gone across the globe. They've gone nationally. We want to break those barriers. We want to get across the globe. So we're offering experiences now when we're working with Indigenous Tourism Alberta. And then, we'd also want to expand into Canadian tourism, offer these experiences, teach people how to offer them in their own communities as well. So create little seeds where people can actually use our brand of essential oils and fragrance oils in their little classes and stuff in their communities. So we'd like to do that, sort of like maybe use the MLM kind of like idea where we can get different people selling our stuff and then go across internationally across the ocean.
Love it. Thank you, Tasha.
Thanks.
Hi, Tasha. That was really great. Good explanation. Maybe just to piggyback a little bit more, can you talk to me a little bit about scaling your business over the next 1 to 5 years, and how does that impact the revenue that you're going to be making with the little seeds all across the globe?
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, so we've been around for 4 years now. We'll be going into our 5th year. At first, we started with just the sanitizers, but then we started making our own oils. So we have our own brand of oils that smell exactly like smudges. And like, we really want to, we're going to reinvest regardless if we win Powell Pitch or not, but this will really help us to like enhance that faster because it's a nice big seed capital to get it growing faster, right? So we're going to definitely reinvest into our own experiences, into teaching people how to sell the products, how to use the products, how to make their own products. And, they can become brand ambassadors for us too. So we're definitely going to, it'll impact our revenue because we're going to have to reinvest that money, right? Like, so we're going to have to use our profits to do that regardless. But if this works out for us and we win this pitch, then it's really going to help us. It'll be happening faster. So I think it's going to take us around 1 to 3 years to really get where we want to get with that. But, this will help maybe get down to 2 years instead of 3, hopefully, right? So like, I hope that we win this, and if not, we're still going to do it. Watch us.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
I'm from Treaty 3. I'm a hearing instrument specialist and the owner of Sound Hearing in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Sound Hearing is an independently owned hearing clinic where I provide hearing testing, hearing aids, ear cleaning, and more to my clients. Did you know that 60% of Canadian adults have hearing loss and or tinnitus? This percentage is even higher in the Indigenous population due to an increased risk of middle ear infections in our youth that become chronic and can cause lifelong hearing loss. My hearing clinic has been successfully operating since October 2022, with about 41% of my hearing aid sales being from Indigenous people covered by non-insured health benefits. As a hearing aid wearer myself, I am very passionate about helping people to treat their hearing loss. Untreated hearing loss can lead to things like dementia, depression, social isolation, and an increased risk of falling in our elders. Winning powwow pitch would allow me to invest in more affordable equipment so that I can go out into the communities and bring hearing healthcare closer to home for our people. My hope for Sound Hearing is to reach as many Indigenous people as I can to help them thrive and regain their quality of life through better hearing healthcare, proper medical referrals, and treated hearing losses.
Thank you so much, Bailey. Great pitch. Congratulations. I wanted to ask how, knowing that you have like a private clinic, that you are serving the community directly, and that you're working with community members who require different needs, what does it look like? How is your business different from other businesses that are maybe funded by government entities or larger medical corporations?
So just like the hearing healthcare is monitored in Ontario by the Ministry of Health. So a lot of our clinics are the same. However, I'm not a chain, so I don't have a massive marketing budget behind me or a big team. It's just me and my one admin. So it's a more personalized experience for people, and I'm more aware and accepting of our Indigenous culture. So I'd like to make people think and feel very welcomed and accepted here, versus some reviews I've gotten from other clinics.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Bailey.
I have, can you hear me all right? Okay, so I have a similar question, but just trying to understand your business. Healthcare, very important for everyone is the trust and security. So how do you secure good quality product and they're professionally certified?
We have manufacturers of hearing aids in Canada and multiple countries across the world. So basically through your education, you're learning, you're picking the manufacturer that you like the best. Obviously the product that I wear is the one that I like to sell because I like it. So that there are massive manufacturers. The one I work with is German.
I see. Thank you.
Imagine a world where we turn to art for comfort instead of food, phones, or substances. Kwe, Heather Cabral Indigenous, I'm a member of Pikwakanagan First Nation and founder of Inspired by Nature. We offer Indigenous-led art workshops for groups, organizations, and First Nations. Our mission? To normalize the use of art and culture, fostering stronger, more resilient, and self-sufficient communities. With investment, we will enhance our website, expand class offerings, and offer curated art kits, bringing art to more communities across Turtle Island. Last year, we reached 175 people. This year, with a refined marketing strategy and expanded online and on-site offerings, we'll reach at least 3,000 people. Can you imagine a world where we use art to create a better future for all peoples? I can.
Heather, that was an amazing pitch. Loved it. Love the story. I'm a big believer of art as a way to heal. I guess my question to you would be, more so on the revenue perspective. Like how would you make money and how would you scale that?
So we have a few different revenue sources. One is the art workshops that I facilitate. Another is the curated art kits will also be a huge revenue source for us. I've always offered art kits in the past to participants when I've facilitated workshops, but this time we want to offer them as gifts at vendor shows, in perhaps gift shops and those sorts of things.
Excellent. Thank you.
Hi, Heather. Really interesting project. Could you share a success story or a testimonial about a customer who's used your service?
Yes. One of my first workshops was with a group of Indigenous youth. on March break of all times. And they had to show up in the morning, and there was about 25 of them, and it's Indigenous led workshops. So we start with circle, and almost none of the youth shared initially. And we went through our warm-up exercise and nobody really shared. But when we went into our main exercise and we did the regroup at the end, almost every single youth shared a story. And they were profound stories about their piece of art, referring to their ancestors, referring to hope, and referring to the future for our peoples.
Thanks so much for sharing. That was a great story.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rebecca. And I'm Sasha. And together we are Auntie's Insights. We've identified a critical gap in current youth programming. Many approaches are reactive rather than proactive. That's why we developed a unique service focused on harm reduction and prevention for Indigenous youth under 12. Drawing from our own lived experiences, we understand the profound impact of culturally centered education. Our innovative workshops are rooted in the wisdom of the 7 sacred teachings, offering a holistic approach to well-being that supports Indigenous youth in a meaningful way.
Our programs provide essential tools to navigate life's challenges, make informed choices, and build resilient futures. We don't just aim to prevent harm, we strive to cultivate a strong sense of identity, community, and self-worth. As Indigenous women deeply connected in our heritage, we are committed to ensuring our youth's safety and well-being. We believe it's our sacred duty to honor our traditions while embracing the future, because ultimately, the Indigenous youth are not just our present, they are our future. Masicho. Hi.
Thank you so much. Fantastic pitch. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so curious. I want to understand a little bit more about like your team, if it's a wider team than the team you have here present today, and how this kind of moves forward into the future if you do win this powwow pitch funding, how you plan to use it.
Yeah, so actually right now it is just who you see here, myself and Sasha. We are the 2 Angies with insights. So yeah, basically what our plan is to do if we are the successful candidates or the successful winners, we are a grassroots company and we are a startup. So a lot of the funds will go to like the business costs, such as lawyer fees, just all of the business costs or patents, our programming, our workshops as well. Obviously, in terms of sustainability, our goal is to scale and diversify our programs. So ideally, we want to be all over Turtle Island and we want to be able to diversify our programs and workshops based on different nations and community needs.
And we do have like a 6 months, within the 6 months, we plan to do community engagement, which is, attend powwows, community events, trade shows, just to build clientele and, get our name out there.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Great presentation. And working with the Indigenous communities, one of the major things, the theme right now is supporting youth and helping them building capacity. And you're definitely addressing that. Well done. And could you share with us one of your signature program? You're going to work with the youth and you're going to have group, programs. One of the main ones that you think will make your business very successful.
Yeah, great question. So I'm sure, as you know, a lot of Indigenous programming is centered around the medicine wheel, emotional, spiritual, physical, mental wellness. We decided to go in a different direction, which is the 7 sacred teachings. So we each have a workshop that is identified with the eagle, which is love, buffalo with respect, wolf with humility, beaver with wisdom, Sasquatch with honesty, and turtle with truth. And each one of those, like for love, we have what does it mean to be Indigenous? We really want Indigenous youth to understand who they are, be proud of who they are, understand where they come from. We have respect, which is healing, self-respect, and then it kind of ties into what not to do, substance use, courage, say no. How do we safely say no to things in our community or when somebody offers us things that aren't good for our body? We have humility, which is future strength-based future planning for our Indigenous youth. So we really have these workshops focused on these teachings, and it comes from a traditional lens while blending contemporary strategies.
Yeah.
So
Well
I
done.
really can't narrow down to one. I think they're all kind of really great points of focus to teach these future generations.
Absolutely. I totally understand now. So I think it's important teaching those key values and that carry forward to our culture, right? So well done. Well done.
Absolutely. And I mean, just in the research that Rebecca and I have done, right, a lot of the programming out there now focuses on intervention, which is kind of after the fact. And we really want to take that proactive approach and really be like, how can we prevent Indigenous youth from, you know, being in harm's way? So
right, building that internal strength so that they can great, good, thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Krista Nash. My brother Barry and I are co-owners of Nash Athletics. We are members of Wellamuktuk First Nation. Have you ever lost motivation to work out or maintain a healthy eating habit? If so, you're not alone. We are certified personal trainers offering fitness, wellness, meal prep workshops, and more. We also have a line of merchandise. We seek to help all First Nation communities understand the importance of moving your body and making better food choices. Year to date, we have made $15,000, which has been reinvested into the company. Our forecast is to finish 2024 with $30,000 in sales. The plan for the rest of the year is to reach out to all maritime health directors to let them know that we are here to help. We will use the $25,000 for a professional website, merchandise, camera, and mics. Our online presence will help drive sales and services we offer, sell merchandise, and generate followers. We are asking you today to help Nash Athletics become a trusted household name in fitness across our First Nation communities. Believer.
Krista, that was awesome. I'm passionate about the fitness industry, so this hit home for sure. You know, having been passionate about fitness and following the industry, I know it's ultra competitive. So in terms of you and Barry's offering, how do you go to market in a way that's very different from other personal trainers?
We are focusing on offering services both in person and virtual training, being certified trainers and being able to offer things like our meal prep classes, specific design workout plans for individuals or for groups, and having access, like we're willing to travel. We're willing to go to communities. We do one-on-one training, but having a strong online presence so we can be there for our clients, both in large groups or individual, is our main focus.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep.
Hi, Barry.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you? My question is in terms of your direct impact on the community. How do you market yourselves to that target market, and what are you doing to support them?
So our goal is we want to get in contact with all the health directors. First, we're starting in the Maritimes because that's where we're from. And so we want to move out from there, and we want to let everybody know that we're here to help our First Nation communities first and foremost, to learn understand the benefits of health and wellness. So that's where we're going to start. And then we plan to reach out nationwide. And we're going to do that with a strong online presence. And we also, like I said, we want to get the bands to do, we want to get into the bands so they can help generate the buzz for us as well. And that's how we plan to move on and grow.